Rainollon here. Today's yet again another build showcase, and it's the dual Coda Torxica. So, let us immediately start. Let's start with the mods. The mods I'm using, my dual Coda Torxica. I'm using Planetary Cracker for critical damage, all the Galvanese mods, Galvanese Shot for stash chance and direct damage per stash and target, Galvanese Crosshairs for critical chance while aiming, and Galvanese Diffusion for multi-shot, Lethal Torrent for fire to multi-shot, Pistol Pestilence for Toxin stash chance, Jolt Electricity stash chance, Electricity and Toxin gives you corrosion, and Prime Heated Charge for heat. These are the mods. For the Excellent Weapon Adapted Slot mods, I will not recommend you anything. If you somehow don't like the recoil, it does have a really minor recoil, you can use Prime Steady Hands or Steady Hands to fix that, but believe me, it doesn't really need anything here. For the Arcane, Synchroning Deadhead is quite good. You can also use Flare, but I kind of like Synchroning Deadhead. Easy access to 360 increased damage, 30% headshot multiplier, and also Weapon Recoil, which fixes the Weapon Recoil entirely. It's just quite nice to have. For the passive, enemies damaged by Coda Dual Torxica spread 3 spores on death while will reflect cold status chance. Additional shots to infected enemies inflict 1.5 damage. So this passive isn't half bad. You're going to shoot an enemy, that enemy dies, it will spread like a toxin virus on other enemies, and those enemies will be affected by coldness effect that will generate cold on them. It generates up to like 4 to 7 cold, what I saw, and cold, what it does now is enemies that are affected by cold will take more critical damage, which is quite nice. It also slows them down, so this is quite nice. For the stats, so the element I have from the Coda is 60% electricity. I wish I had like toxin or heat or magnetic, so I can remove the jolt, add toxin, and I will have viral heat slash puncher, other stuff. But because I have electricity, I kind of have to make this thing to corrosion. So if you did format this thing 5 times and you really like it, change this to magnetic or heat. That's something I will recommend, to make the heat damage higher, so you'll do more damage with heat. Or you have magnetic, which magnetic is quite good now. When you proc magnetic on an Eximus enemy, you will destroy their Eximus overguard quicker. And when you break shields in overguard, you also proc electricity, which is another element which complements Galvanese Shot. So magnetic is also a pretty good choice as well. So it's all up to you. For the stats here, the fire rate is good for this weapon type. Magazine size is a really high. Ammo pickup is very good. Reload is slowish, but it has a really good maximum ammo, so I can't really complain. Accuracy is high. Automatic. Riven disposition is not worth it. It's just not. Doesn't matter what you get, it just isn't good. Critical chance is good. Crit multi is good. Stash chance is good. Total damage is good. All these stats, surprisingly, are pretty solid. Those are the stats, the passive, the mods, the arcane. And I think it's time for me to show you this weapon in game. I'm going to use my dual Coda Torxica, Ember, no primary, no melee, no Sentinel Dog or Cat, just this weapon and Ember. That's it. So, let us immediately start. And we are finally in. I'm up against the corrupted enemies, the Void, Steel Path of course. It's a survival called Moth. As you can see, the weapon is already eating these guys. You can see when I kill an enemy, it shoots out the cold parasites, whatever you want to call it. It's latching, yeah, it's affected everything around. It's another nice thing about it, like crowd controls and cold is like, does help you a ton. It's like spreading it everywhere. You can see all the pink. Yep, over there as well. Over here. It's quite nice, it's very unique. It doesn't do like any damage. You can just see the snowflakes, cold status effects. But enemies do take like pretty decent amount of damage from the passive. It's quite noticeable when you shoot it without the passive and with the passive. Okay, do you see this guy? Whoa! Sometimes they fly. I don't know why does this happen. Yeah, sometimes they do fly for some unknown reason when they're affected by the passive. Like this. I don't know why, but it does happen. It's funny. These guys are one of the better single target dual wielding pistols. Some people say this is like the second best. And I can see it. I can see it. I'm just massive dual wielding pistol hater. Except for the dual toxicists. I think those guys are quite good compared to anything else. But this weapon isn't that bad as well. What the hell is happening here? Why are they all flying? I'm just so confused. Shoot, 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 shoot. This guy was about to fly. All these guys are flying for some unknown reason. I hope they keep this. Never remove it. Never fix this. It's even funnier in the open world. Yep. DPS has so much ammo as well. And I was like, alright, the maximum ammo isn't really that mind-blowing, and it does have a large magazine size. Maybe we'll have some problems with ammo. But no! The maximum ammo is absolutely fine on this weapon. It's absolutely fine. The amount of damage it does, and the amount of ammo it has in the magazine, it's like pretty solid. This is so stupid. Why are they flying? Whoa, that's pretty solid damage right there. And this is also without any buffs or armor strip. This is just raw damage for the weapon itself, and it's like clearing really, really well. This guy needs to die. I have to use my third ability to remove the degen. Okay, I need more of these guys. I'm sustaining my life support pretty decently. If we were to really focus and like use buffs, I think the life support will be very easily fixed. But because I'm not using anything and I'm also explaining, I'm still like doing really fine on life support. Compared to most secondaries and primaries I use on this channel. Shoot, shoot, shoot. It's so nice to have it like spread everywhere. It's just so good. So good. Where's the Acolyte? I want to see on the Acolyte. I will use one life support. Yep. Reload this thing. When I saw these guys, when they first ever shown them, I was like, oh, it's another dual wielding pistol with additional element. But no, it has a very interesting passive that gives you a ton of damage, like 1.5 damage, which is a multiplier. That's kind of really good. And then you add other multipliers with the multiplicatives, and that percentage becomes like pretty solid. Alright, Misery. You have decent damage. Cold procs also slow the hell out of him. Yep, pretty good. With no buffs or armor strip, that was pretty like solid. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Shoot these guys, this guy. I'm just holding left click. I don't even need to like care about ammo. Whoa, what the hell? What the hell is happening, man? This weapon is cursed. Alright, I think I'm done. I think I've shown this weapon more than enough. It's time for me to leave. So, be right back. The dual Coda Torxica, they're fine. They're absolutely fine. They're one of the better dual wielding single target DPSers. Has a really unique passive. Overall stat wise, it's good. There's so many ways you can build it. If I had like the viral setup with a magnetic or bigger heat, it will be like much stronger. Sadly, corrosion isn't the greatest against the Arcane enemies, but the numbers will be bigger if I had viral. And Arcane enemies are weak towards viral, so I was technically doing less damage to those guys, but still I was shredding them. The weapon is good. It's a pretty solid dual wielding pistol. Get this weapon. It's a solid weapon. I hope you enjoyed the build. Thank you yet again everybody for watching. Leave a like, sub, and of course, see you all next time. Thank you. Goodbye.